Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing good. You know, everyone's chilling, going about their day nice and lovely. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I'm scared because I don't know what's next, I guess you might call it. You feel me? I don't know who I'm gonna get next. Thankfully, we're on the normal side today. Fuck, see, never mind. Ooh. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Where I'm scared. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want this. Don't nobody want this, bro. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode. You know how it is, man, honestly. It's sometimes you just gotta let the bad outweigh the good or something like along those lines. I don't know, man. I'm no philosophizer. I'm just a guy who like plays games and yaps it up about random things that I find online or whatever, you feel me? Also, I'm well aware that philosophizer is not a word. I'm just saying things. Guys, I'm in a bit of a pinch here. Don't worry, nothing crazy, nothing like horrible, evil, bad going on in my life. More so, I'm kind of just like chilling right now. But I gotta start. I gotta start writing the script for a freaking video, and I've decided in my heart of hearts. I've decided the way I'm gonna write the script first is I'm going to write. So I will, for anyone that like I guess watches my daily Isaac uploads or whatever. Cool little thing, because I know not everyone watches this shit, but I want to make a video on something in specific. I have an idea for what this something in specific is. However, I need to like actually start getting footage and recording and whatnot, things like that. However, I'm also probably going to need a script. I'll flesh that out on my own. That's not the big issue here. The big issue here is I want to utilize that new feature, quote unquote new, the Klingon second audio track that exists. So I can essentially have a second audio track for my episode. Or not for my episode, for my video. Which, without risk of spoiling too much of what I have in mind, I essentially want to use this second audio track as a bit more of an understanding, a bit more of a real attempt slash a real look at whatever it is I'm trying to do, you know what I mean? So obviously describing it like that might seem a little confusing, kind of just like, Tony, what the hell are you talking about? Honestly, all I really got to say is I swear to you that it's something, but I can't really spoil it because I don't want to ruin whatever it is I'm doing, you know what I mean? But I got to write a script, all right? That's my issue currently, is I got to write a script. And the part that sucks is I'm going to have to commit, I guess. That's not the hardest part. More so, I'm essentially writing two scripts. That's the issue. I'm writing two scripts because of the fact that I'm trying to utilize the second audio track, which is annoying and dumb to deal with. They're not really dumb to deal with. It's a really smart idea and it's really cool. It's really innovative, whatever the hell you want to call it. But for what I want to do, it's essentially doubling my work. And I'm not against doing double work, truth be told. You know, I've done many things that taken a great deal of effort for the sake of a joke, or just, you know, for the sake of doing them without risk of like outing myself for what I do or whatever, or like things like that. You know, I'm certified in a certain thing that I didn't need to be, truth be told. However, I strived to because I knew it would help me. Ooh, on trying to sell you things that you ain't buying. Sorry. And giving up on trying to sell you things that you ain't buying. And if I could get Birthright to unshackle myself, that would be absolutely beautiful. Oh, he does shoot bones. What in the world? The Floral Shop, that Macintosh Plus, what y'all know about that? Apparently it's on Spotify again after God knows how long. Or I guess I've never seen it on Spotify previous to this, so I guess it's on there. And I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. But what was I saying again? Yeah, that's honestly, that's the more so the predicament I'm in, is that I'm doing something that honestly at the end of the day might not even be worth it. This is not my grand attempt to try and make or break it out into the atmosphere. I do need to specify that 100,000%. This is not Tony's grand attempt to launch himself to quote unquote stardom or trying the start of his YouTube career or something like that. It's more so a video I want to make because I want to, like, I guess, like, just like show myself that I can, but also I think it'd be kind of stupid and thus a little bit funny. But it's the commitment to the bit. That's the part that's not, now we're not struggling on, but now we gotta decide if that's really it. We gotta decide. Tony has to decide. Does he want to commit to the bit here? And I'm be real with you, a part of me is like, yes. Because it'd be really funny. And it'd be stupid and dumb. And that's exactly what we're going for. That's the thing, is that is what we're going for. That's what I'm going for. It's a toss-up. Can I be real with y'all? It's a toss-up. Mom's razor? That's kind of useless, no? I mean, a little bit. I'm gonna be real with you, it kind of is a little bit. I'm not really seeing much use out of it, but whatever. Worst damage of all time? Question mark? Holy shit, he sucks. Useless. Useless. You're useless. Shut up. Honestly, that's just where I find myself right now. Stuck between two scripts. Because look, all right, I'm gonna say it because one, I'm not expecting many people to even view the actual video that I put out. It's more so just for entertainment for solo bolo purposes. But I am going to be making a video that I know is stupid and I know is dumb, and it's going to be filled with a whole bunch of dumb and stupid things. However, because, you know, Poe's Law is like a thing, which if you're unfamiliar with it, I'm real with you, I was too, until I figured out what it was, or not, I found out what it was, and like, I'm gonna be real with you, it makes sense. It seems like a genuine thing that happens. That is, people online don't know you're joking when you say certain things, you know what I mean? Whether it be because of just the format of text or what, but a lot of times if you say something, it might be seen in an ironic sense, it might be seen as you genuinely having an actual like agreement or sharing said sentiment, even if said in a sarcastic / ironic sense, because it's hard to interpret that over text, or at least it's noted that is. Then when you say something, when you do something, it will probably be seen as genuine, honest to God, straight belief. That's what you think, that's what you do, that's how you feel kind of deal. And the issue with that is the video I'm making is not going to be necessarily filled with like horrible like opinions in regards to societal aspects or things like that. You know what I mean? I'm not out here outing myself or potentially as a joke putting myself in the scenario where I can be perceived as a horrible human being. I hope to God not. However, it's more so in the sense of the things I'm gonna say I feel would annoy people / get people acting a certain way that I really don't want to fucking deal with. So a part of me is gonna have to essentially put out a thing that is the second audio track, which is, hey, by the way, this is my actual real honest to God opinions on this thing or whatever. You know what I mean? And that'll be seen as that. And the greatest part is that, I mean, I don't necessarily need to even advertise or even state there's a second, what's it called? No, you know, people probably aren't gonna give a fuck. So it'll be good for those, I guess, who want to see it. You feel me? It'll be more so good for someone with a keen eye, or just in general a safety net that I can point at and be like, that bitch, you know, fuck you. You feel me? Picking up what I'm putting down here, kind of. I know I barely make sense when I speak. I get that. I 100% understand. It hardly makes sense for me to be saying these things, truth be told. However, that's what's going on. That's what's going on right now. If you know, whatever. If you don't, also whatever is what it is. But yeah, I want to make a video. All right. And I'll be real with you. I'm more so also kind of just like, man, I'm actually gonna have to edit this video. I don't know if you guys are aware. You guys probably are aware. Fucking, I don't edit my videos. Like I try my best to edit as little as humanely possible. Because, I mean, truth be told, I'm not against those hyper edited videos or whatever. I've seen a few in my day. But for me, mainly, all I truly care about is, can I watch it? Is it fine with me? If it checks off both those boxes, then brother, I'll be real with you, I could kind of care less about much of the editing style, truth be told. Although some people out there are very, you know, they're very strict with how they want their things to be edited. Sometimes they need to have their attention grabbed, so needs to keep that form of editing style. I'm not against it. I understand entirely. Some videos unedited, just raw talking, can be seen as really annoying, or not annoying, just boring, things like that. So tackling that format and also trying to make it entertaining, first and foremost, I think is going to be hard. The unfortunate part to me is that in order, if I want the video to essentially be what I want it to be, then I'm gonna need to, against my own care and against my own judgment, I'm gonna have to try and make the video as like potentially quote unquote mass appealing as I can. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, well, you could probably pick it up. You know, you could probably understand what I'm trying to say here. I need to make sure my video isn't like my normal Isaac or regular video formats, where this is more so I want a video like this. I would watch a video like this. I need to try and make the video as normal, I guess you'd call it, as possible. I gotta make it as suitable. There you go. That's the proper term, I think. I gotta make it, I think, as suitable as possible. And like, I'm not saying if you know me, you know what I make is not suitable. That's not what the fuck I'm trying to say here. But you definitely, if you've seen my videos, then you know there's usually sometimes a lot of probably some blank space of me just thinking about whatever shit to say. I cuss a lot. I say dumb shit. I just cuss that. Just cuss there, my bad. I cuss a lot, say dumb things, do stupid things, exist more so in a plain sense. You know what I mean? It's definitely not suitable, I guess, for like a video essay style format. You know what I mean? So I gotta crack myself down. I gotta make sure I am locked in on that. That's what I'm trying to say. I gotta make sure that I am locked in on the proper sense. And I think that's gonna be the annoying / hard part about whatever it is I'm doing. Anyways, me talking about that for now. Let's go to the next floor, and then I gotta be right back. Once more, as always, you know, I'm recording this on my fucking break. What do you expect, man? We'll see how things turn out. We'll see what crosses Tony's mind later on. Okay, we're good. My apologies, y'all. All right, so you know, I don't want to be at risk of spoiling too much, so let's just kind of silence the talk, at least for right here, right now. You feel me? Let's silence a little bit of the talk right here, right now. We're more so just kind of chilling. We're just playing Isaac. What's up with you guys, you know? Totally nothing suspicious at all with what's going on or what's happening either, truth be told. Yo, can I be real with y'all? Speaking on. Freaking... I've noticed a big resurgence. I think I mentioned this earlier too. I noticed like a big resurgence coming back to Destiny 1 compared to Destiny 2. And I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not like necessarily against that as a whole. I think it's kind of fine personally that I think Destiny 1 is getting shown some love in its old age, you know what I mean? However, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I've spoken about this a decent amount, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to drag the whole freaking argument through the mud again or whatever, but I'm going to be so real with you, man. There is so much shit the way that people talk about D1. People talk about D1 like they didn't hate it, man. People talk about Destiny 1 like they didn't hate that shit, bro. We never knew how good we had it. Brother, we had it better at so many more points in Destiny 2, man. Never mind. Let's not reiterate on old talking points that I know I'm just gonna get upset at again, because that's just what happens when I talk about this, you feel me? You know, it's just what's the word I'm thinking of? It's gets the people going. What was that? Ball so hard? Did I blow up? Fuck my life. I hate this. That was on me. I got like too comfortable. I'm gonna be real with you, that was 100% on me. I got too comfortable. I forgot that I had to watch out for that shit, man. Still really fucking dumb, and I'm pissed, but I got no one to blame myself for that one. That's on me. Oh my god, man. I'm sorry. Forgive my what do you call it? Me being stupid. Forgive that. You know what's crazy? Gigante Bean might be kind of goated in this scenario. It increases the fart size, right? Something like that. And I got the black bean, so whenever I get hit, a fart happens. So he might be kind of low-key cooking, question mark, dare I say. Now, is he? I don't know. I reached a flow state by pinching and rolling my balls. You might be wondering, Tony, what the fuck are you talking about? It's this video I saw on YouTube, alright? And I gotta shout out my friend. He had a great idea with what he was cooking up here. And all love and support goes out to him. Because I think this method might be untapped potential. But just yesterday he was telling us, all right, we were watching this video that I found on my YouTube. It was talking about like bad drivers and then like overly expensive cars, which I'm gonna be real with you, I feel that shit, man, so bad. Brother, talking about overly expensive cars and whatnot, you are seen. Whoever you are seen. I want you to know that. I stand with you and I'm fucking there. Cars are overly expensive for no fucking reason. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. Unironically, too, that's the crazy part. You think, oh, haha, funny joke. No, genuinely, because fuck you. That's why it's so fucking expensive, man. It's some bullshit, dare I say. Now you might be thinking, Tony, what the hell are you talking about? What are you going on about? Fucking destroy the automotive industry. Kill everyone. Well, not everyone per se, but a lot of people. And the reason why I say such a crazy, heinous, insane statement is because of one thing, and that is the used car market is awful for some reason. You want to know the average price of a used car in the year 2026? It's $25,000, man. Why the fuck is a used car? Used! $25,000. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What are we doing? Now you could think your stupidity, you could think your absolute fucking dipshitness and be like, Tony, that's not so bad. It's awful. It's fucking awful. Look that shit up right now. Average price of a used car. $25,000 to $26,000. Average price of gas in California. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's even worse. I saw this yesterday. I saw this with my own two fucking eyes yesterday. So, excuse my language, by the way. Alright, I'm trying to be respectful. However, some things just get me a little heated. So, parents are leaving on a flight. In my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna make my mom cook. Instead, I'm just gonna go and we'll get some food together. It'll be great. It'll be fine and dandy. And they don't have to worry about cooking. So we can just get food, take it back home, enjoy it, and then they can get ready for their flight and whatnot. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, let's go get some Chinese food. Because I love Chinese food. My parents love Chinese food. It's great. It's awesome. Fucking phenomenal. Tap in to the Chinese food method. All right. While we're getting Chinese food, we pass by, what's it called? We pass by a gas station and I make a mental note. All right. I make a mental note of the price, but in my mind, I'm like, I'm talking to my mom. I'm not gonna react. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm more so I just wanted to see how much it was. You know what I mean? So I'll make a mental note of it. Don't matter. Move on. Me and my mom are talking, just having a conversation, yapping about whatnot and whatnot. Then, all right, then, as we arrived back home, she was the one driving my car because she uses it to like drive around normally during the day while I'm working. So I asked her, oh, I remember you needed to put gas in this car, and I gave my mom $40. I gave her $40 cash. And I was like, just use your card. Keep us some gas in my car, please. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So she goes and puts gas in the car. I haven't driven it yet. And so I'm just like, it is what it is, whatever. I'll probably be fine. You know what I mean? With gas, last time I put gas, in my mind, I'm like, that should get me pretty damn close to full, right? Lord, was I mistaken. Lord, did I make a fucking huge mistake making a stupid ass assumption like that? You know why? Because I asked my mom, oh, how much did the gas fill up? And she says, oh, it's like right just above half. I'm not gonna lie to you. My mom put gas in it like 2 days ago. She didn't go out one day. So I'm thinking, damn, you just put gas in it like 2 days ago, haven't even used the car, and you're telling me gas is currently, or you're telling me you only filled up above halfway? That's kind of crazy. Like, what the fuck? How much, like, you know? And then I think about it. And I realized what I saw, bro. All right. And what I saw was something downright destructive, downright heinous, downright blasphemous. And that was the fact that gas is currently, all right, as of right now, as we live and breathe, it shit was $6 a gallon. I remember it used to be like $4.30. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm giving my mom this gas right now. I'm thinking she'll be good. She can fill my shit up like almost full. That's like a solid 9 gallons, maybe 8 and some change gallons. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty good. I should expect 3/4. Instead, it's barely above half. And I'm just like, nah, bro, what the fuck is up? Gas is ridiculous, brother. Like, it's fucking stupid. It's insane. Why the fuck is gas so expensive? I know why. Obviously, I think we all fucking know why gas is so expensive. But it's just annoying, you know what I mean, bruh? It's just annoying that that's like the fucking reality or whatever. Is that this shit is expensive. Because we gotta fucking, you know, we're doing some stupid bullshit, bro. It pisses me off. Thinking about that shit pisses me off. Because it's like, why the fuck am I paying so much for gas, man? For gas. Something I didn't ask for, by the way.
Experimental pill.
I didn't ask to drive my stupid dumb little fucking car. Alright, it's required because of the stupid ass infrastructure that we got. However, it doesn't make it any better to fuck me, Jerry. You know? You guys probably thinking, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Jerry. An old video me and my friend used to quote all the time. But it's just like, nah, man, why is that shit so fucking expensive? You know what I feel genuinely kind of bad for? I know that, and this is me speaking like quote unquote on behalf of Gen Z, whatever, things like that, you know what I mean? I know that we all like to essentially talk about how right now it's like pretty bad. You know, prices on this are pretty fucking shitty. Us as Gen Z, we got the short end of the stick here. This really fucking sucks. However, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I feel bad for the kids growing up, like leading into this. You know what I mean? I feel like they gonna have that shit the worst, man. I feel like we got it bad now. It's gonna be fucked for them. That's what I'm saying. It fucking blows. Genuinely, it really fucking sucks. And it kind of pisses me off just thinking about it, but you know what, man? Fucking A. Just gotta make it through or something like that. I don't even know anymore. You feel me? I don't even fucking know anymore. Just gotta survive. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of feel bad for them. It's like, damn, you guys kind of got that shit fucked up, huh? That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, bro. Oh well. But especially, like, imagine you're like a 16-year-old trying to buy your first car, man. Like, I think you're just fucked, right? You know what I mean? I think you're just kind of cooked. 16-year-old trying to buy their first car, and it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, $26,000 for like some random used, like somewhat modern car. Otherwise, you gotta buy like, I'm talking like 2000s kind of car, which is nothing bad with that, by the way. I feel the need to clarify. Nothing bad with that. Only reason I'm so upset about this like thing too or whatever is because, unfortunately, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm at fault here because I was the final say in this decision. But I'm more so, I'm gonna be real with you. All right, I love my dad, great man, absolute love and respect, nothing but love and respect for that dude. However, I feel like he kind of forced me or whatever into getting a new car, mainly just because the car that I was driving at the time, I'm gonna be real with you, it was making some noises, and that shit did seem kind of slightly dangerous. However, in the car's defense, I think it could have I think I could have rode that shit out to the day it died. Like, it didn't die on me yet, but you could kind of tell it might have started getting there, you know what I mean? But oh well, don't matter, don't matter. That's not what we're here to discuss. All right, we're here to discuss my stupidity. So I guess we are here to discuss that. It is how much, man? Is how much? $20-something thousand for a fucking, for a used car with like, I'm not even gonna be honest with you, it was like 50-something thousand miles. It's just like, man, a 2019 Ford Fusion, it's just like, bro, this fucking sucks. The car itself doesn't suck, by the way. I feel the need to specify. I love that car. Genuinely, I actually really like that car a lot. More so, I hate how much I paid for it, and I just hate the fact that I hate how much I paid for it, honestly. I think that's mainly it. I just kind of hate how much I paid for it, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I didn't, like, Tony, you about to be copium, Tony. I don't think I had much choice, all right? I don't think I had much choice in the matter. Because in my dad's eyes, it was, you're either buying this car here or you're gonna be, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you're either buying a car here, end of story, because you are not driving that car that I was driving before. You know what I mean? That's his thought process, and I don't blame him. Truth be told, I don't blame my father for thinking that way, because I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, it's hard to describe to you guys. You guys just gotta trust me. That car had the makings of a fucking death trap, man. All right. That's all I truly got to say about that car. And that's all honestly, that's all I kind of can say because that's really just what it felt like. The car kind of had just like the makings of a death trap. But buying that car, man, oh my god, it was just... Look, I love the car. I'll take care of it for as long as I can. It's a great car. It's done me very well. Has not done me dirty so far. Besides the fucking nail in the tire, but that's not really the car's fault. That's more so just unfortunate circumstances, as they call it. Come on, grab that shit, man. What the fuck? Tom Holland. What the fuck? I don't want to talk to your bitch ass. Moving my microphone my back because I'm like changing positions or whatever. But I'm gonna be so real with you, man. Like, if there's one regret I have in recent memory, it might just be that car. I like the car a lot. $20-something thousand for it. That's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. I probably should have made a better decision. Probably is a fucking understatement. I should have made a better decision, but I take responsibility for it. I'm paying that bitch off faster than as fast as I possibly can, truth be told. You guys got no fucking idea. I'm paying that shit off as fast as I possibly can. You know, we just gonna see what happens or whatever, as they say. You know what I love about those, what's it called? What? Taking damage isn't required, but the explosions is? I guess if I had like bomb immunity, maybe? But yeah, you know, it was expensive. Expensive car, bada, I hate it. I like the car, the good shit, I don't like the price. Yes, we understand now. Alright, we can move on now, okay? So, moving forward. Alright, moving forward with the scenario here. Sulfuric acid fucked me. I want to be honest with you. Saw a video talking about how average price of cars has risen. All right, and it was multiple YouTube videos, very informative. I like the guy's content. Shout out. While we were watching it though, my friend made a note and he asked us, do you guys have a select reserve? Is the name of it. All right, a select reserve. Me, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what the fuck is a select reserve? So I'm asking, brother, why don't you enlighten us? What are you talking about? My friend has this quote-unquote reserve of YouTube videos where he will find a video. If he likes it, he enjoys it greatly, he thinks it's as he would decree a good YouTube video, then he'll save it in a playlist, and that's gonna be his his playlist for essentially just really good videos. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm like, seems like a pretty cool idea, you know? That seems pretty fucking wicked. Genuinely. My bad. So he asked, oh, you want to see it? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? He sends us a link to his playlist of his YouTube select reserves. And I'm going to be so real with you, man. There are some really good videos in there that I saw and I was like, man, this is like pretty good for what I would call like a select reserve. You know what I mean? What even hit me there? But then there was this one video that stood out amongst the crowd, all right? There was one video that stood out amongst the crowd, and if I can be real with you, you might know whatever the hell you might already guess if you got a keen ear and you remember what I said earlier. It's this video titled I entered flow state by pinching and rolling my balls. And I'm gonna be so real with you, man. It's just a video of this dude sitting in his car talking about how he was pinching and rolling his balls one time. And like it was like low key kind of pleasurable, but also like it like enlightened him, you know what I mean? It like achieved something in his body. Unmatched, dare I call it. And I'll be real with you, it's a comical video, you know, you watch the video, you're like, ha, funny title. But it's also a little bit enlightening, dare I say. Because in that instance, I kind of felt what he was talking about. Now, I wasn't out here actively pinching and rolling, dare I say. However, in like, he achieved a state of being that, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, it kind of like woke me up from my trance, dare I call it. Yes, you heard that right, from my trance. I've actually just been like under sleeper agent activation this whole time, waiting to be awoken. Nah, but on some real shit though, it's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But kind of in like a good way, you know what I mean? On some real shit, it did kind of feel like that, but in a good way. Hey, it don't matter, we beat the game. Alright. You know how it is. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on time reviewing this. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.